More advanced concepts in TensorFlow. Differentiable programming. Description. Extending the concept of neural networks to general differentiable programming, allowing the use of gradients in custom algorithms and operations. Libraries. TF. Gradient tape. Techniques. Custom gradients. Differentiable data structures. Example. Implementing custom algorithms with differentiable operations. TensorFlow Extended TFX. Description. End-to-end platform for deploying production milliliter pipelines. Components. TFX pipelines. TensorFlow Model Analysis TFMA. TensorFlow Data Validation TFDV. TensorFlow Transform TFT. Example. Building a production milliliter pipeline with TFX. Autograph. Description. Automatic conversion of Python code into TensorFlow graph code. Optimizing for performance and enabling complex control flows. Tools. TF. Function. Features. Automatic graph generation. Performance optimization. Example. Using Autograph for performance critical code. Neural architecture search NARS. Description. Automating the process of designing neural network architectures for specific tasks. Libraries. Keras Tuner. Auto Keras. Techniques. Evolutionary algorithms. Reinforcement learning based search. Example. Implementing NARS to find the best architecture for an image classification task. TensorFlow Serving. Description. Serving models in production environments with high efficiency and scalability. Features. Model versioning. RESTful API. gRPC support. Tools. TensorFlow Serving. Example. Deploying a trained model with TensorFlow Serving. TensorFlow Hub. Description. Leveraging pre-trained models and reusable model components from TensorFlow Hub for various tasks. Features. Pre-trained models for transfer learning. Embedding modules. Libraries. TensorFlow Hub. Example. Using a pre-trained text embedding model from TensorFlow Hub. BERT and transformer models. Description. Implementing and fine-tuning transformer-based models for NLP tasks. Libraries. Transformers by Hugging Face. TensorFlow Text. Techniques. Fine-tuning BERT for text classification. Implementing custom transformer models. Example. Fine-tuning BERT on a custom text dataset. Adversarial machine learning. Description. Training models to be robust against adversarial attacks and ensuring security. Techniques. Adversarial training. Defensive distillation. Libraries. Adversarial robustness toolbox art. Clever hands. Example. Implementing adversarial training to defend against attacks. Graph neural networks GNNs. Description. Advanced techniques for training and deploying graph neural networks. Libraries. Deep Graph Library DGL. Spectral. Techniques. Graph Convolutional Networks GCNs. Graph Attention Networks GATS. Example. Implementing a GCN for node classification. Reinforcement learning with TensorFlow agents. Description. Advanced techniques and algorithms for reinforcement learning using TensorFlow. Libraries. TF agents. Algorithms. Proximal Policy Optimization PPO. Deep Deterministic Policy Gradient DDPG. Example. Implementing a PPO agent for a custom environment. Self-supervised learning. Description. Leveraging unlabeled data for pre-training models using self-supervised techniques. Techniques. Contrastive learning. Predictive coding. Libraries. SimCLR. BYOL. Example. Implementing contrastive learning for image representation learning. Federated learning with TensorFlow Federated. Description. Training models collaboratively across decentralized data sources while preserving privacy. Libraries. TensorFlow Federated TFF. Techniques. Federated averaging. Privacy-preserving machine learning. Example. Implementing federated learning for a healthcare application. Explainable AI x AI. Description. Techniques for interpreting and explaining model predictions to ensure transparency. Libraries. TF Explain. SHAP. Techniques. Integrated gradients. SHAP values. Example. Implementing SHAP values to explain model predictions. Quantum machine learning. Description. Integrating quantum computing principles with machine learning models for potential computational advantages. Libraries. TensorFlow Quantum. Techniques. Hybrid quantum classical models. Quantum data encoding. Example. Implementing a hybrid quantum classical neural network. Neural ODEs. Description. Using ordinary differential equations as neural network layers to model continuous time dynamics. Libraries. TFP. Math.ode. Techniques. Neural ODEs. Continuous normalizing flows. Example. Implementing a neural ODE for time series prediction. Spiking neural networks. Description. Implementing neural networks that mimic the behavior of biological neurons. Suitable for neuromorphic computing. Libraries. NEST. NESTML. Techniques. Leaky integrate and fire neurons. Spike timing dependent plasticity. Example. Implementing a spiking neural network for a neuromorphic application. Neural style transfer. Description. Techniques for applying the style of one image to another using deep learning. Libraries. TF. Keras. Applications. Techniques. VGG-based style transfer. Optimization-based approach. Example. Implementing neural style transfer to blend artistic styles. Multimodal learning. Description. Techniques for integrating and learning from multiple data modalities, e.g., text, image, audio, models, multimodal transformers, cross-modal encoders. Libraries. TensorFlow Hub. Example. Implementing a multimodal model for image captioning.